Going in the corner right there. He just gets a touch. Right, ooh, and the back end gets off the gas. Was that Tony Stewart that he made contact with Robbie? And through the grass.
Boy, those roof laps really did their job then, because that car wanted to take off.
It sure did. And
you can see that Robbie Gordon is having a what appears to be a heated conversation with Tony Stewart. Here's whoa! Hey, knock it off! You're fucking out of here! Take off! Hey, enough! Enough!
He had the best car all night. Took the inside line on the restart. This is going to be down to the wire. Oh, they touched. He spun out. Carl gets into Keselowski. Carl Edwards will win.
That's it. Checker flag. Good job, man. You are the man. He deserves it. Good job.
I just hope Keselowski's okay here. That was a hard hit, guys. That was ugly.
Right behind you. Just
that
slow
was
it down.
ugly.
I got into Carl getting out on turn one, race him. They bumped, they rubbed. Typical rubbing racing deal. Carl flipped out like he did at Atlanta and tried to kill the kid. I'm sick and tired of this. I'll get my own damn uniform back on and take care of this. He ain't gonna kill my boy.
That's just not the reality.
I just couldn't let him take the win from me. My guys worked way too hard for that. We had a great restart. My guys built me a great car, and we came to the checker flag. And I hate to see stuff tore up, but we came here to win. And he took it from us there in turn one, and he just went in. He just got in over his head and tried too hard, and it was at my expense. So that was at his expense, and we got our win. But I think he could have got me without hitting me. I think his car was good enough. We could have been side by side across the finish line, and I would have much rather had that. But
Caution is out.
He did nothing wrong there. He just turned hard right and spun you. Try to get it rolling here if you can.
Wow.
That's hard to tell. It looked like
he turned into him and turned him right through the grass.
Yeah, it didn't look great. I don't think Noah was attempting to run into him, but maybe he didn't anticipate correctly.
You sure?
We don't know. We don't know.
Looked like he intentionally ran into him.
Tires weren't spinning.
Caution.
Right there. Right there. That's perfect. Perfect.
I agree with your statement, altering the outcome of this race. And as I suspected there might be, there's Martin Truex Jr. around the 18 of Kyle Busch.
Yeah, Kyle Busch's car is down here in the garage, and Martin Truex Jr. came into his window net. They were having a fairly heated conversation. No blows were thrown.
More contact as they dive into one. 3 wide for third. Allgaier all the way up the racetrack. Cole Custer has the lead. Reddick slides up. They maybe make a little contact in the wall.
Oh, look at the one car. All that stuff you'd like to see parted for him.
So here's Reddick and Custer coming together, and then the hands go on each other, and it escalated from that point. Big frustrations, emotions running very high.
I don't know. I just went over to talk to him and say that. I put my hand on him, and then he just went berserk. But I thought we had a good car. I thought we had a shot to win. Just a lot of things went wrong.
Did you go up to him to have a rational conversation in your mind, Cole?
Yeah, I went up to just yell at him, but I put my arm on his shoulder, and then he went berserk. So I guess don't want to do that to Tyler.
I understand Cole's frustration 100%. We're trying to lock ourselves into Homestead, and he came up to talk after the race, and as soon as he put a hand on me, I put a hand on him back. That's just how it's going to be if we're going to have a conversation that way. So out of breath, but had a little fight there with some people. It was a little bit of fun, but frankly out of breath. So not the end of the race workout-wise I was looking for, but I think a lot of Cole and his driving ability. a lot of that team. So just heat of the moment, we're pissed off. I'm sure we'll talk about it here soon, maybe today, tomorrow. Who knows, maybe have a beer over it. So it's just, we'll talk about it then. Obviously didn't want to get in his quarter panel, but if I lift, I get past. So I hate that it happened to him, but no, we'll try and move forward. Obviously, both of us have a lot left to lose in this deal, and if we take each other out, either one of us get to Homestead, and I feel like we both deserve to be there.
Here's the incident we talked about a moment ago. Tony trying to leave, and the gas man for Vickers on the hood are trying to get him off. Crew member kicks the door of the 20, not real happy about Tony coming through the edge of their pits. And the latest nudge.
I don't know. Coming up out
what
of
do you think? You think this is related?
I don't think so.
That's easy
but
for you to
you
say.
never know.
88 car's got some left front damage.
Yeah, definitely. You can see something on that left front right there.
Watch on the caution lap. Denny Hamlin in the 20.
Ooh. Whoa. You think he was trying to warm his
about.
tires up? Didn't see him out there?
Kind of think something crazy. That's crazy right there.
83 looking out for his teammate. Not going to take it. Going to go up there and let Denny Hamlin know that he didn't appreciate that little tap on his car. And Olsen just all them. They're mixing it up down in the pits there.
Boy, Keselowski's team is mad at the 20 team for swerving into him. A lot of heat right there.
Tony Uri Sr. down there.
Somebody's going to punch somebody.
NASCAR officials trying to get in between these two teams.
Well, I'm guessing that contact on the racetrack was not accidental.
Tell you what, that's what happens here at Charlotte. This is a home track, and these guys are all here. Here we go.
You don't think this means something? Now these guys are very upset about what happened on the racetrack, and NASCAR trying to get in there.
Except for maybe 2 inches. Instead, he hangs on my right rear quarter and then goes in the corner right on my door. And that pisses drivers off. It's especially guys that know, patience a little bit better than that. And we had a position on him late in the race, and he came from the bottom all the way to the top and cut our nose off just to block us. And we just don't roll like that. It's not the thing to do. And you learn one way or another. But then I was still fine with it. I wasn't going to do anything. I was just going to talk to him after the race, and then for some reason, he picked my back tires up in the middle of 1 and 2, pulled up beside me, so I retaliated. So.
Racetrack.
Coming. Truex gave the 42 Montoya a shot.
Oh, he gets hit by Jeff Burton in the left front.
Let's see if they're going to fight. I want to see this. All right.
Montoya is upset. Harvick is not a guy you want to mess with.
What are you doing? Watch this. Oh, here we go.
He's over there and got in the face. He's out of the car.
Neither one of these guys are happy here.
Harvick saying, no, stop it. Stop it. Montoya's instigating this thing now.
Montoya keeps pushing him, and Harvick's not a guy you want to push too many times.
Well, to be fair, Harvick is the one that walked over to Montoya.
Jeff Burton, Harvick's teammate, gets out of the car, helmet off, trying to get...
Yep, he sure did. Yep. And boy, we talk about this all the time, Benny. When you get hit going into a corner, you don't save that race car.
Nothing you can do. Oh, here we go.
Oh, yep. Angry drivers, we've got some tonight. We got Robbie Gordon looking for somebody. That would be Jeff Burton. Yep. Ricky Rudd looking, Kevin Harvick looking for Ricky Rudd. Yep. And he knows that Ricky Rudd has come to the top 5 impound area on pit road. Did you hear that? Let's be smart. That's where he's coming to find him. And so what happens in these situations is we get pit crews involved. Here we go. He walked across the top of the 21. And now it's on.
I'll tell you what, that big official, Big Andy. Big Andy's. Think about going by Andy. That's Todd Berry, the crew chief. Matt!
Yeah.
Benny, we've got Todd Berry trying to hold back Kevin. Very frustrating night, Kevin. Yeah, I tell you what, Gene Goodwin's car was good tonight. Ricky Rudd took a goddamn cheap shot at us. And if he's gonna, take a cheap shot, he's gonna get one back. I promise you that.
Just pulled it off. Whoops.
Oh, Michael Waltrip is a little upset here at Lake Speed.
Michael Waltrip went over and had words and maybe more with car number 9, the finish of that one.
In the caution period, and you can see what happened. Obviously, Dale
he was not very smart
about
the situation. Angry with John with Bobby Hillin.
John,
it's the car that's laps down, an idiot. Drives off into the corner and ran into the side of me. That's all you can say, People just don't use their heads sometimes. If I've been in a wreck and I'm lapped down, I try to give the guys, there's not a lot of room here anyway. Obviously, he doesn't use his head. It's a shame. We had a fast race car, and takes us right out of the points and everything.
That really hurt us badly. So
strong top 5 finisher this afternoon, and wait a minute, Jimmy Johnson.
I was inside of you. I was inside of you. Please don't.
Ran into the back of me.
Dude, I was inside of you. I was inside of you.
You better watch it,
dude. If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it.
I just did.
Johnson wants a little bit more of this conversation. Nascar officials not.
Greg, what happened? I tore my rear bumper cover off. I had to come in and had to go to the tail end of the longest line. And he did. He said obviously he didn't do it on purpose, but he ran into the back of my car and tore the thing off. I have to look back and see what happened, but we drove all the way back to 10th from the back of the pack.
Our Camping World Truck Series, although some people might think it's a UFC fight.
Carragher also going to get by. Watch Hornaday jump, make it 3 wide here, gets into Carragher, turns him around, much like Chase Elliott turned Ty Dillon around.
We talked about you slow down to 45 miles an hour, somebody's going to get mad. And look how mad Armand is. He tried to go after those guys.
We'll take one other look at how the win happened. That was the 94 of Elliott getting into the 3. So Ty Dillon ends up the last on the lead lap, and he was able to stick his head inside the 94 to talk with Chase Elliott. And now let's hear from Ty Dillon with her. Quite a few that aren't happy. Mike Skeen and Max Pappas definitely not happy.
They've had a couple laps to ride around along with each other, talk to each other to show their displeasure.
So they tried to talk with helmets on.
He came in the last corner and just drilled us. And not only he put me in the grass, he put me against Ty. It was just a amateur move, and I got really upset with him. I didn't even have the courage of telling me what he had to do. So I don't have time for guys like that. But overall, it was a great event. Really proud to be here at Mosport. Awesome show, and if you didn't like this, come back again.
14 straight top 10s, and we've seen that before. Max Pappas.
And Brad Keselowski, he was upset. That's him walking over to Matt Kenseth. And Kenseth at the time leading blocking.
Watch this. The 2 just brake checked the 20 right there. And then here comes Dale Jr. He can't stop. Now he's hot.
Watch, Chris, as they exit turn 2, he's able just to close that door on Keselowski. He didn't run him out of room. He just closed the door. I think Brad didn't really, you're going to have emotions late in the race like this. I don't think he had really a leg to stand on that argument because Matt's leading the race. He's doing all he can.
And especially, oh, look out! More than that.
Yellowed out.
I think Brad's going to be happy about that one.
We'll just pass start finish here.
That is Brad walking directly toward Kyle Busch's pit.
Guys, use your head. Don't be silly. We don't drive the car. We just work on it. Be smart.
Oh, John Wood just got shot up the hill by Carl Edwards.
And Jarrett. Shane Meal get together on the front stretch. Caution is out.
Clear. Caution's out.
And with 3 laps to go, that will be the race.
Man, that was unnecessary.
Dale just waved off the NASCAR official, said, I'll be with you in just a minute.